I'm excited to see how the Viper's utilized. It's come in and out of fashion on this map at times. The double controller allows for a lot of delay, and for trying to almost just disrespect that delay, immediately running straight into the hands of Serial, and already that's going to be a double opener. But we mention his name plenty throughout the beginning of this. And Zeus has done well. How is Yetazhe alive? I will never know. Desperately low on HP, and Patatech will deal with him.
Zeus is low, so he's going out for the aggressive play, catching them off guard for another, and his triple kill locked in. But the round is not. Camo still alive. He'll tap this spike now to draw them into a fight. He thinks Zeus will be the point of contact. In fact, it's going to be his opposition.
Although, immediately, the fact he has this ultimate online in round number 3 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the 4K, the 2K alongside his death. A couple orbs built up from that alone. And the site, well, not quite taken. It is defended well and truly by Team Liquid. Utility. He has got free reign to walk around the clearing garage now, not knowing that he's already crept through. They're a little late to the party. The problem is that it looked like FUT had made a mistake by going back to short. Captains picked up a double, almost a third to follow. And well, Yetazhe might not have any impact, but Captain's done it for him.
That's going to go through. He is. And Captain is waiting on the other side.
That's for sure, especially with, I mean, you're looking at Camo right now.
Oh, Bucky.
Got himself a Bucky and a Classic in hand for this fight. Patatech's not got much in the way of support, but here's the ultimate popped. Flash is good, but Camo's a little better. A clean pick onto Zeus and a 1 versus 4. Well, Cracks, you know what? There's been a few 4Ks.
Instead, though, they're going to have to try and play this passive position. There is actually a tiny gap, but it's one that should be aware of. And there you go. Already Patatech was spamming that box to get rid of Cracks, and now the flank coming in from Kiko, and they seem a little bit disrupted by the fact that all of that utility's coming through. Kiko's done well, leaving 2 remaining low on HP, and with the spam already coming through, it should be easy pickings in the end. He jiggle peeked, and that was just the spam, because yeah, that's in mid window. So like normally you'd spam a little bit deeper if you were just spamming the angle. Already, though, into the site they go. Cracks has taken space underneath Heaven. And actually, it seemed like that was a paranoia going through, maybe from the defense, so they don't have it to play with on the way back in. Luckily, Kiko is going to be able to find a couple. In fact, alongside Camo, they have pretty much cemented this round. Bear in mind, the spike wasn't there, Mitch.
Yeah, Mr. Fallen was the guy that was supposed to bring it after just spotting that there was no mid push, but that came at the cost of his life. Then you've got Yetazhe super late because he's supposed to be lurking Garage or C, and you know the hope here.
Player in, it's Cracks into the back of the site, and everybody else still stuck on the other side.
This looks like a great read as well from Liquid that the A site wasn't being taken.
7 HP.
I don't know what's given that idea away, but they fully pushed up. They've got the info, and now the stack is in on the other side of the map. TP even being used from the shadows, but it's not necessarily needed. It's FUT being sent into the shadow realm as Nats picks up another.
The utility of that double controller, and when there's any sort of level of confusion, that's where things go the other way. That's another opener for Kiko. He has been the bane of their lives in the early rounds, and he's just going to escape back behind the wall again.
Oh, the shock dart to eliminate Zeus. And the damage done enough to leave him vulnerable, and now a 3 versus 5. This is falling apart. It feels like every time FUT go to a site, Team Liquid are there, ready and waiting. They've got the read. That's creeping up. He's caught them on the run back. It's Camo with him. And he's even got a 3rd player there to support. Patatech joining the fray, and the drone is sent through, catching one. The judge, not enough.
Again, the leadership of just having that one piece of utility that seems to be a difference maker, and the goal on the other side is just keep running it down. Like literally, the goal in this round was just, let's just run straight into Garage and hope we win the fight. That's not strategy.
Sleep, brother. Revealing area.
Well, it might not be strategy, Tom, but it's certainly not working. In the camp of Team Liquid, there is nothing but success. You're looking at a pistol round to send this to map 2. If it wasn't for those big individual plays, they'll need to find some of that flare again, and Zeus is the one to pick up the opening.
Hey, Timmy the Turret gave him the warning, about as much warning as you could get. And the shock darts from Mr. Farlin.
All right.
He is turned into Robin Hood in this round, just immediately managing to get a couple. Even still, though, you got to be careful. But Yedajay's position. Oh, yeah, I was about to say it should get him something, and in the end, he...
A little bit hesitant to find hope again in this FUT performance. But perhaps they can stoke the flames. It doesn't look like a great start with Zeus down. Oh no, the follow-up as well. Is that the recovered weapon that's being put into use? Either way, it's working wonders.
Oh, Cracks has had a mare. He's had a mare. He's run out of bullets. And the second he has, they run straight through. Camo just...
Hesitation to believe in the resurgence of FUT here. This map has felt so convincing for Team Liquid. Again, there is a lower bracket to work at. We're only in map 1, but we're talking about that because next up will be Liquid's map pick. And the resurgence will have to be godlike from FUT. What I'm seeing from FUT.
Well, right place, right... Oh, maybe not right timing. That drone going through could leave some problems, but it's allowing some spams. Those spams are not connecting, though. Zeus, however, is already managing to get 3 kills in this round. It's been 4 Ks from him, though.
That's a good start. Not only is the Viper down, but Zeus has been able to pick up nats. It's Zeus firing off. The C site under pressure. Out of captain the window, waiting on the other side, himself and Camo. About to have a head-to-head, but he's tucked in the corner. He's buying a bit of time as the rotation comes in. Cracks is now on the scene. Out of captain isn't. He's being deleted. Cracks luckily able to at least get the trade, but the numbers thinning out as Zeus falls. So too does Yedajay. The B site now open. The plant coming through any moment now as Patatek picks up another on C, and Mr. Fallen's left scratching his head, wondering where that spike is going. There's players on C, on B, and the plant is on A. Full control for Team Liquid, and they will hammer home this victory.
Well, and pistols.
Exactly. Both pistols going their way. Both follow-ups, not so much. And out of captain's down right away. Nice name.
Not the start they were looking for. Paint shell will at least delay them a little bit, allows the remaining defenders to get into position, and they've lost all the fights. It's down to Zeus, it seems, again, to maybe be the savior of the day, but he is desperately low on HP. Plant already coming in. Mr. Farland's going to try and find a gap around the timing, and he is going to fail miserably. It comes down to this man once again, remotely close to trade or give him util. That was just Zeus fighting, and when he loses, it doesn't go particularly well. Camo's already in behind. I don't think they've paid attention to the TP, maybe expecting him to have faked it. The thing is, though, the rest of the players on site have actually done quite well to trade, keep that one even. The problem, though, already having that man disadvantage, and, well, Mr. Farland about to be in a world of trouble. His position should immediately be revealed, and Serial's not giving the game away. Happy to just play off the back of the time. Eventually, though, will go for the swing, and now FUT are back in the round.
Yeah, back in with a chance. Patatek down below. He's got the support as well. Camo's there behind him. They'll swing, but no, it's actually just one. Camo stays tucked. It's a mistake. It gives them a chance here. The snakebite blocks off this. They know that he's around this side, and they'll face him with ease. FUT right back into the round.
And clearly it got implanted into my brain. There you go.
I was very thrown off. I was with
I'm
you.
I'm not used to being up this early, you know. It's only 1
Seaside
PM.
on Mirage. It really has changed a lot since I was last in it. Oh my goodness. Well, this is okay. A bit of a resurgence. We had a small tech pause there. My house didn't turn red, so it felt a little off. And it now looks a little off as we get back into things. This Team Liquid are falling apart at the seams. Patatek, the last man standing, 1 versus 4 with a rifle in hand.
I'm just going to defuse.
They are. There's nothing he can do about it. And
to go back and go this direction again. So they've decided to go back and go this direction again.
a flash from Camo. He's on his way for another opening pick. Mr. Fallen and Yedajay. Oh, wow. When Camo has his crosshair anywhere near you, it's going to be a clean sweep of a round for Liquid. Oh, even the third pick up towards elbow. He might be on for the ace here. 8 bullets, no reload, and, well, no chance as Cracks catches him off. A 4v2 and a difficult recovery now for FUT.
Cover going down.
I'm not sure if there's a way back in. Two players still deep within main, the other two just waiting close.
Last player standing.
And a captain will at least be able to clear one, but then Nats with Showstopper available, Dimensional Drift as well. Like, this round should go the way of FUT, but that's not a bad start. Here comes that Showstopper straight through the smoke, and it hasn't quite connected, but he's found Kiko instead. And the spam back through actually gets rid of Patatek, leaving two players standing, but one of them, well, I guess more so limping. This is not going to be easy.
No, they've got the good positions as well. Up in heaven, ready to swing on contact of Zeus, or maybe not ready at all. Luckily, EWC is able to fly under the radar and take down one before falling. 8 seconds. Plant needs to be found. Serial desperately low. No time to get this pick and plant. And so the round is already done.
For now, at least, it seems like they're going to go back to what has worked. These B-site executions have definitely been the favorite of the two. The TP is bold, and well, it hasn't worked out, but well, I was going to say there should be the trade, but never mind. Krax has defended his teammate, kept him standing, and looking like a scoreline being equalized is inevitable.
Zeus desperately close to taking Serial, and he finds it in the end. Flash pops and player swings in. EWC's here to close out the rounds for FUT to run away with this.
Well, they had to take a half buy in the last round just to get to this stage. Camo again, and well, it's just the trades back and forth. Only Zeus being able to put anything onto the board. And a captain's re-aggression, though. The timing onto Serial is going to be everything, but he actually corrects. He was claiming back his stars, ready for this execution in towards the B site, and instead he manages to claim one and then claim a life.
Well, it's Mr. Fallen left alive. 1v3, give him a bookie, gets an ace. Give him as soon as you tap that, we'll delete you. They're gonna need to clear Viper from Team Liquid out of that back site, and there's plenty of bodyguards watching for the push.
Oh, Camo's done well. Oh, sorry, Camo's gone down. Zeus has done well. Kiko with a response, but he'll also fall and be traded out. Still getting into this Viper's pit is not going to be easy. Both squads on either side. Serial still stands, and Nats is at the back, but it's Patatek just spamming to try and help out his teammate.
For FUT.
Yeah, especially with Krax being desperately close to his ultimate, but Kiko starting to come alive. Had a quieter start to this map, but him doing well on the raise. He also knows there's a player around this corner, but doesn't want to overextend. Also being pulled back at the same time into this 3 versus 3. Serial on the site has heard everything, but it's all just a ruse, and he gets nothing for it. Showstopper now available as well for Krax, but he's low on HP. Patatek left in a clutch scenario, but he doesn't know Mr. Farlan is still...
When it came to Haven.
Already straight in towards the A site they go. Revealed a player at the back site, and well, Camo's gone swinging. This definitely makes things a little bit more troublesome for Kiko, under serious pressure, and he gets nothing for it. Nats, though, has been able to bring back some semblance in the round, putting things into a 3v tilt. Still an advantage for FUT.
Liquid have to take this uphill battle, and they're on the top of the hill, up in heaven. All 3 players towards the backside from FUT, looking to take the fight together. Krax and Mr. Fallen got themselves a bit of a high-low. A little bit off on the angle, but it'll work. For the contact, for the execution in favor of Ada Captain.
Who might be about to try and sell the ruse, but with Camo deep within the site, Panatek there alongside him, and now they've got the spot onto one of those players. Wow. The setup is sublime. A little pop flash to help out, to act as a bit of a distraction, but obviously some severe disadvantages in terms of the weaponry, and in fact they're going to get out.
They think B is going to be a little bit easier. Spike picked up, rotation underway, still 2 players there, but maybe not for long. Nice pick by Zeus. They're sticking with 2.
Yeah, if the decoy was the other player, he would have got the job done, but look how low the players within the B site are for Liquid. Both of them inches within their life being taken away. And because of that, they've had to surrender the site. They've had to give it up and look to try and play the retake with the full reinforcements. Almost try and work off the trades, but even then, Camo obviously a little bit lower on health. I think a lot of that was the decay of the Viper Orb. Definitely still wary that there could be players in behind. FUT have sold the idea that There could still be a nasty flank that has to be dealt with. In goes one. Kiko wins the battle, but again, still desperately low on HP, or a couple of those players. The problem is, it now comes all down to one. Camo healthy as he goes to swing and sit. That he's used his own fake out to try and sell the steps that there are players still within A main. It has slightly started the rotations back in the other direction, but the realization is there from Liquid. They paused just at the right moment. A little cheeky spot from Kiko, but he's so homed in on towards main that he ends up losing that fight. The problem, though, is that the players within B main have not been able to do anything.
What if they walk through there? No problem. Because Nats is holding in B heaven, just watching mid passive. So the space they're getting is useless to FUT. And when they eventually go to say, okay, heaven was empty last time. It was given up. Let's fight for it. Look what happens. They're there, ready and waiting. They've adjusted 3 players now in position. I love the change, how these rounds evolve from the defensive side. They're looking beautiful. And FUT are having a really tough time adjusting because, again, you adjust to what you saw in the previous round, but guess what? It's changed every time.
Aggressive B main hold now in play as well from Serial. This could actually put the round to bed because I don't really know why Mr. Farlin would ever be expecting anybody to be here. There you go. It's actually a jump scare. And while we watch that fight coming through, Nats has wiped out the remaining teammates. Mr. Farlin, what? Okay, FUT Classic. That's clearly the bundle you need to be buying because somehow he's managed to kill 2 with it.
30 seconds left.
2 more needed, though. 30 seconds on the clock. A wraparound coming in from Patatek, and there's the spot from Serial. He'll fall back. A star in position just now, and it's a smoke. Mr. Fallen runs through it. He knows that time is not on his side. He can't wait around. Has to make his own opportunity, but now they've grouped up, and the high-low. I thought this could work perfectly. If they go vent, we can see the gap. Of course, they can't, but they're about to realize just how many players have gotten ahead of this play. How many are waiting for them on B, as 2 are spotted up in heaven. But by now, it might be too late to rotate back in the other direction. And in fact, I was going to say it might work out in their favor committing to B, but that's not a rotation. That's a reposition from Liquid.
Oh, Zeus is so low. It needs an instant shot, and he will find it, but Nats is so quick on that trade and now isn't facing anymore. Not giving Mr. Farlin anything, waiting for Camo to rotate in. Even he's playing a bit of an off angle here. It could be a nasty surprise for him.
Calling on the other side, the rock, paper, scissors battle being won out again and again. Yedeje is in a position he probably shouldn't be in. And Nats has just gotten a taste of his own medicine. That free space towards heaven. A rocket battle. And it works out for Team Liquid. Kiko only gets the 1, though.
Oh, Nightfall has been used. It's brought them to a halt, and Serial can't quite connect the shots. Puts the advantage firmly in the favor of FUT. Patatek needs to win one of these duels. Viper's Pit's been used from heaven. Is definitely a bit obscure, but... Oh. See if it comes back to bite them. For now, it seems like the economy of Liquid is going to be the more defining factor of this round. A lot of pieces missing, although Camo still manages to get 1. Serial's found another. In fact, he gets 2 from there. Like this. On the edge of the smoke with a Sheriff. Luckily, Yedeje is still in position, but now Patatek, you say it might have been a bold re-swing, but that man is feeling confident right now. Said it throughout the match. His individual is there alongside that supportive utility, and now Mr. Farlin has to try and save them in the upper bracket.